What is up, guys? It's been a few days. I've been gone for a little bit because I went over to Shofu's and we went to TGS and stuff, and we just hung out. And if you saw his battle that he just uploaded, I narrated it with him, kinda. I didn't really say much. But there's another battle with my Assault team that I made. Since I haven't posted, I only posted one battle with it. This might be the last. I don't know if you guys want to see more. You guys can. I got some pretty positive reviews from my last video with the stall team. There's a lot of dumb and funny comments, but you know, that's YouTube for you. I don't really mind them. It doesn't really matter. It's just dot. But this guy, this is a little story with this. So me and Shofu were taking turns laddering with other people in the call and stuff. We're just chilling. Shofu has a battle with this dude named Uncharted. He was getting demolished, and Shofu got some, you know, some not really needed hacks, but it just made the battle faster, I guess. And this dude's getting upset. He's like, "Oh my god, the only way you can win is because hacks. You suck. Oh, blah blah." You know, that same old bull. But so you know, just have some fun with it. Me, Shofu, and some other people just started, you know, talking shit. You know. No, you don't. But we just started talking shit, and then it led to him saying that I'm garbage and I can never beat him, and he's too good for anybody. So I was like, all right, so we can battle next. So here's the battle, and man, it's pretty funny. This dude is really bad. But email. His team is probably the most standard team you'll ever see in your life. It is probably the most used team. Literally just the same exact post everybody uses. Fucking Joey. But yeah, he has a Titar, Celebi, Randorozu, Scizor, Rotom, and a Terrakion. Tell me you guys haven't seen that before. I mean, I haven't. I've seen it many times. Probably 80% of the ladder is that team, or something close to that team, something besides Terrakion. But you guys get it, so let's get on with the battle. I'll be speeding up some of the parts during the battle because it is going to get a little bit stalling in some parts. But I'm going to lead off with my first. I know he's going to lead off with the Rotom. But just on the off chance that he's fucking Scarf, I went to my Politoed just to get the Trick Fodder off. But he happens to be not Scarf because he went for the Volt Switch. So I was just like, shit. But he made a really odd fucking move. It went to his Scizor and not his Titar. So that automatically right there made me think this guy does not know how to play with this team or play with Titar or etc. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. So I'm going to go for the Protect, get some more HP since I need to preserve that HP. I go out to my Tentacruel to take this U-turn. Guess what happens? I don't know if you were watching the screen or something, but there was something that started with the C and ended with the T. Critical hit. But I take it still pretty well, I guess, like 60%. I'm gonna get my health back as Rotom comes in. I'm gonna Protect, get some more health back. So I'm at 70%. I would have been at close to 100 if that didn't crit. But I'm going to stay in, get a layer of Toxic Spikes up just to slow him down a bit with this Terrakion, Celebi, and Titar. Since those are the only things that Toxic Spikes hits, but that's gonna help me out later in the battle, as you'll see. I'm gonna still regain some more health. I'm gonna go for Protect as he goes for the Earthquake. I know for a fact this is E-Belt or leftovers, just the fact that he has a Rotom and a Terrakion on his team, plus the what is it, Scizor. So I know this thing isn't Scarf for a fact. So I go to my Mew, knowing he's gonna go for the Smackdown. On the off chance that he actually stays in and go for Earthquake, trying to still buff the Scarf, which he should have done. EQ wouldn't be doing much since the rain is up, but he's actually going to go to Titar, which is you know, good thing to do. It really walls the Mew since the Toxic Spikes are up. I can't burn it. But at the same time, it's not really that big of a deal since my Mew can live a pursuit even if I switch out from this point, which I'm going to do since earlier in the game he did not pursue my Politoed or go into Titar to pursuit trap my Politoed, which is what he should have done. So I couldn't switch to my Politoed later in the game like right now. I know he was going to set up his rocks thinking that that's going to slow me down a bit, I mean a lot, I mean, but that's not what's going to happen. I'm going to go to my Politoed, then double switch to Ferrothorn as he goes to his Rotom. And then now I can get my chance to set up my hazards. But now he's going to go to his Scizor. I know for a fact he's going to go for the superpower, so I'm going to my Skarmory. I don't want to go to my Tentacruel on the off chance he gets another fucking crit. But yeah, I'm going to go to my Skarmory. It's going to probably do around 40% or so. 38%. Yeah, I was pretty much right. Now I can start setting up some more hazards with my spikes and stuff, slowing his team down. Since he is running a switch team, I need to slow that down. Never mind, I go for the roost. Don't listen to me. I think I need more. I need to keep my HP intact for his Terrakion, his Landorus, and his Scizor, and possibly his T-Tar. So yeah, so I think that's later in the battle that I actually set up spikes. So I guess that's spoilers. But he can go for Volt Switch, and I don't know if there are any crits that pass by, but keep in mind there's more crits on the way. More crits. I'm just letting you know this. So keep in mind, look out for the crits. But he can go for the superpower again. I know he's gonna go for the superpower again just because he thinks that he's gonna go for the U-turn every time, but I'm not. So I'm gonna go for the spikes now. But he actually switches to T-Tar. I don't really. No, I go for the roost. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I think I'm going for the roost until a point in time where I can set up spikes. Like right now, I set up the spikes. He goes in his T-Tar just to set up Sandstorm, and then switch to his Rotom. Can somebody enlighten me on why he did that? Because I have no fucking idea. That just negates his leftovers. So yeah, he goes to T-Tar, switches to his Rotom just so he can take hazards plus Sandstorm, which was very smart on his part. I would have done the same thing. I go to my Ferrothorn just to take the Volt Switch. He goes to his Terrakion. I know for a fact that this is Scarf. It's definitely going to be Scarf because he has no other Scarfers on his team since his Rotom isn't Scarf and his Terrakion, no, his Landorus isn't Scarf. His Terrakion is definitely Scarf. Plus, with Terrakion with the Scizor, is a very good combo, and it really dents some teams and checks shit. So, same thing with the Landorus that is not Scarf. Landorus not Scarf is really good, especially the E-Belt. But I believe he has leftovers on this one if you haven't already seen so. But yeah, leftovers is kind of bite him in the ass a little bit, as you'll see later, just because of the power that E-Belt brings with Landorus, I guess you could say. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, but there's crit number 3 or 2, I'm not sure. Every damage counts, so I'm gonna say it mattered, but oh well. I'm gonna stay in right now, knowing he's gonna go for the U-turn, and getting that extra Iron Barb's damage will come into play later on in the battle. I'm gonna go for the Leaf Seed, which is the only move I could really do. Even if I went for the Gyro Ball, he could have switched. No, that would have been dumb play. But Gyro Ball would have not really done that much. It would have dented his Celebi a little bit, but he could have recovered it off since I know he has Recover. Not a lot of people run 3 attacks Celebi like most people. But I'm going to go out to my Chansey since I know it's not really a big deal. Like I said before, I do have a Chansey and other things to wall this, so I'm not that afraid of it. It's just that since I have a layer Toxic Spikes up, I'm just going to go for the heal Toxic, predicting him to switch out to his Landorozu or his Rotom or something. I don't know why he would switch his Rotom, but you get my point. I had nothing else to really do. I believe I go for the Toxic again, predicting him to switch, because he's not going to stay in. Never mind, I go for the Seismic Toss. Don't listen to me. What the fuck? I think I did some plays, like, just because in the moment, I didn't really think. I don't know. It didn't really matter at one point, because he went for the Pain Split, and I'm just going to go for the Toxic. It did that little glitch again, where it didn't show the HP of the Pain Split. But I don't think that's HP is where he's really at. And then he goes for Volt Switch and gets another crit, which does 18 damage, and every damage counts, like I said before, which I'm going to say it matters, because I would have been at 15% more or 18% more than I should have been right now. So I'm going to switch to my Skarmory, knowing he's going to go for the EQ, but he actually goes for the Smackdown, which isn't a very big deal, because I can just go to my Politoed. And since his T-Tar is around half or so, he can only switch in around 1 time and then take Toxic Spikes damage and stuff. So I'm going to go to my Politoed, knowing it's not going to kill me off just yet. And then it's going to bring, leftovers will bring me around like 12-13%. So I'm going to go for the Protect again, just so I can get that for sure Stealth Rock live when I switch back in, just to get the rain back up. So now I know he's going to go for the Smackdown again on the off chance that he goes for the EQ. It's not going to do that much to my Mew. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to actually fast forward a bit because the time is getting pretty long. He does go for the Smackdown. It's not really that big of a deal. Like I said before, he can go for the U-turn. I'm going to go for the Roost because I need my HP up. Because, yeah, Mew is a very important Pokemon on this team. So he's going to go out to his Rotom. I know he's probably going to go for the Hydro Pump. It's not really that big of a deal because I can Roost it up and take all the damage away since I'm faster. And then he's just going to have to waste his Hydro Pumps, or on the off chance that he can miss. So that's always good if he misses, since, you know, he got like so-and-so crits. There's more crits to come, I assure you. But I'm gonna go for the roost. He goes for the volt switch, probably thinking now that he can't really do much. He's gonna go to his Selby now. It's not really that big of a deal because I can just roost off all the damage it does to me, if it does any damage. But I believe he just goes for the Thunder Wave, or the recovery. He goes for the Thunder Wave. That's kind of annoying because then now I have to waste a turn, go into my Chansey, and go for the heal bill. So far he's revealed Thunder Wave, recover, and I believe right now he reveals Leaf Storm. But this is so dumb. I go for the protect. I get my health back up so I can live a Leaf Storm. I know I can live a Leaf Storm. Even if he has max special attacks, I know I can live one. With the special defense and bulk I put into my Tentacruel. At this around the HP, I can definitely live it since Tentacruel special defense and HP is really high. He gets a crit, and he has the audacity to say, "Oh, it didn't matter. I am modest max special attack." No, you aren't, dude. You're bulky Celebi. Nobody. Nope. Come on. But he's he just there's a little argument. It showed on the very right where all the logs are, but you can't see that. But it's just really annoying because now I can't Rapid Center or anything, or set up more toxic spikes. So that's what I was gonna plan to do, so Celebi cannot stay in at all. But you know, that's a bitch. It's always a bitch. But with all the damage that this Terrakion took, I can just go to my Ferrothorn as Death Fodder since I can't recover any of my health back at this point. Since I realized that, I'm gonna go to it, and so he can take Iron Barb damage plus the poison, and that Terrakion is out of the way, and that's a big ass threat. So I lost my Tentacruel due to hacks, which was pretty gay. But you know, what can I fucking do? I'm going to my Chansey now, just in case he goes to Rotom and just tries to Volt Switch out. I'm going to go to my Chansey, but I predicted him to go for the Pursuit, just because he hasn't revealed it earlier, and he's probably thinking that I don't know that he has Pursuit. I know he has Pursuit since every T-Tart with the Volt Switch team has to have Pursuit, just for all the Latioses and stuff. That's a huge threat. But I knew he was going to go for the Pursuit, like I said, get my health back, and then he's going to go for the Crunch Superpower. I'm not going to stay on that. Why would I stay on that? He should have pursued it again, actually. But like I said earlier, this dude plays like trash. Excuse me. God damn, I hate burping in a narration. But he's going to go to his Rotom. I'm going to go out to my Chansey since the only thing left I can take Volt Switch and shit. But actually, no, I switched out to my Chansey after he died. After both of us died. So never mind. He's going to Volt Switch out after I go for the Soft Boiled. I'm going to go to my Skarmory as Death Fodder since I know he's probably going to go for the Superpower since he can only live once after this. Skarmory is not really going to be able to be used anymore since he does have a Landers with Smackdown. It's not really that big of a deal if it goes. And he has the Celebi with HU Fire and a Rotom left, so it's not a big deal at all. I'm gonna go to my Mew now. I don't know why I went to my Chansey. I think I thought I could take superpowers at -2 better, but I didn't want, on the off chance he would get a crit, since he already did get fucking crits already. But he's gonna go for superpower. It's not gonna do that much since I am Mew. And then I believe I go for Psychic right here, so you just trying to kill him off. And then he goes for superpower again. I get Parahacks, and then it's just like, fuck me. Now I have to go for the Roost and get my health back since I don't want to be at this low HP. Since he still has his Rotom and his Landorus left, I need my health up because I'm Parahaxed, and his Rotom can just fire off Hydro Pump so I can get paralyzed or something, and then I can't Roost anymore. And I'll be at low enough HP where Landorus can kill me off with EQ, and then my life will be fucked. And then yeah. I'm really trying to win this battle because if you talk shit and you lose, that's like the worst possible position you could ever be in. But he goes from his Scizor to his Rotom to take a Psychic, and he switches back his Scizor. Somebody please tell me why. I just want to know why he did that. I have no idea. You might have an idea of why. But he does that. I guess on the off chance I went for the Will-O-Wisp. Why would I go for the Will-O-Wisp? I just waste a turn I could possibly miss. But enough ranting, I guess. I'm gonna stay in on this thing because it's not really that big of a deal. It can't OHKO me Leaf Storm. I can just roost it off. At any point in time, I can go to my Chansey, go for the Heal Bell, and then go back to my Mew as he goes to his Landorus, or just stay in Toxic it. Since EQ would probably do around 30 to 40%, maybe 45 or something to my Chansey in this rain. So yeah. That's pretty much the end of the game since I'm going to stay in and try to catch his Landorus on the switch for him predicting my Chansey. I'm just going to stay in for a while, and and then he runs after a certain point in like turn 57 or 58. He runs, and then he messaged me saying, DC, I DC'd, I would have won. You wouldn't have won. You had no chance of winning unless you got a million other crits. But yeah, I guess good game. That's what you get for talking shit. You're a bitch. If you guys ever see this on PO, just tell him he's a bitch. That'd be cool, you know. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more of these battles with stall, I won't always post stall battles. This is like my second one, so if you guys, and before I get comments saying, why do you always post stall battles? This is my second battle with this team. But yeah, I have some other uploads that I have saved up. I just wanted to get this out of the way since I already uploaded a stall battle, and I've been using this team for a little while since we did that challenge thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a big like if you liked it. Comment down below, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like I said, comment down below if you guys want to see more of this team. Peace.